Hello, replay viewers. Anybody there? Hey, Roland's in. Hi, Roland. Just going to start in a historic place, Roland. Can you see me? Yeah, look at this here. Look who was born in this house. Captain Edward J. Smith was born here on 27th of January 1892. The house is still standing where he was born. Local history. It's in that terraced house at the end. Yay! Yeah, it's got a plaque on the side. That's where he was born. Got some. I thought I'd start with some local history while I'm on my daily exercise. I can go past Stanley Matthews' house as well, but that's a few streets away. So I just forgot about that one. I'm just trying to be on me. Just trying to think which route I'm going to go on. Yeah, so it's a few streets away. I can show you Stanley Matthews' house and then Edward Smith, but I'm just getting out of my way, so it's a bit awkward to. I can show you that one, and then Stanley Matthews is along these streets here. It's about sort of 5 streets away, so I'm just getting down this way. Just trying to find another. Just trying to find another local walk. Trying to go down some different streets, make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, I caught your scope yesterday. That was good. You're walking around that village. There's another old British pub. The Rising Sun, built 1889. There we go. That's ceased to be a pub now. So I don't know if we'll see Derby this week. Now she's back at college. You missed her for the call-ins. Keeps you motivated in this weather. It's quite mild today, actually. I've just got to try and remember my legs. I don't know if you ever do it, but when you're walking every day, your legs tend to take you where you don't want to go. Your legs are just used to one route. My mind's telling me to go one way, and my legs are like on autopilot going a different way. I'm just trying to plan it while I'm talking. I'm trying to plan the route before Derby might come on, and then it all goes to pot. We'll have a little bit of canal. I say I could. It's just a matter of I'm going to the local park. I'm just thinking if it's quicker on the canal or on the side roads. Sometimes the canal can take you such a long way because it's very twisty, turny. It can usually be longer to go on the canal way. But, just thought it's mild today, so we should be all right. So the rain's gone off. It's got a little bit of white sky, dark sky. I'm just taking a punt of there'll be no rain. I think there'll be no rain. I'm being positive there'll be no rain. So there'll be no rain today. Let's just get across the road. It's amazing what the places I found while I'm staying local, finding all these hidden paths. But yeah, I just get bored easily, so my mind's always trying to. I've exhausted all the local walks, the ways I go, just trying to find some different ways, some different routes, explore all these streets. Yeah, let's see who's on. Yeah, I need the crashing cymbal, don't I? Oh, Roland with his quips. That's a good one. Right. Let's just think which way we're going. I'll say we'll stay along the canal because I know the canal's got a good signal. So it's always a problem, is in your mind. You're going, go a different way. But obviously, mind you're on Periscope, so we need a signal. It's amazing how you can, like, when I go to Trentham Gardens and I scope from there, you see me, you know, it's sort of, you have a perfect signal and you just have like dead spots where there's just, it just refuses to work. It's like about 3/4 of the, 3/4 of the way around the canal is okay, and then you just have a random flat spot. Same with the canals, obviously, but this is alright because it just passes through the city centre. So. Any canal boats. It's quite mild today. Yeah, if you saw me replay last night, I think I put the bins out last night, and we might say go have a little wander around and scope, and see if anybody comes on. Try to a late scope and see if anybody different comes on. A little walk around there. I did a little walk around my area. I was putting the bins out. Yeah, it's because I'm looking at my replays and I think, like, I've been all there. I'm just running out of places to go locally. Trying to find different routes. I was busy at the time. Yeah, it was just for the obviously overseas viewers, you know. I put it out about 11. I think I put the bin out about 11:30. I thought, well, let's see what happens if you do a late scope. Let's see if you get any more of the world watching. I think I just had one lady come on. Asking if she could see anything while I was walking around the... It was like nice and peaceful. I say, because if you go around the roads around my area, it just feels like a normal time, you know. It's you really notice it when you have all this peace and quiet canals, and you sort of suddenly have to go on a road. A bit like yesterday, I thought I might walk to. Well, in my mind, I'm thinking of having a canal walk to Trentham, but I mean, this basically. I don't know if you saw me scope yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before, Sunday. That was it, Sunday. I had an idea to walk. If you saw the Sunday one rolling, that's another local company. We've got the Michelin factory in Stoke. I walked past the Michelin factory. I just thought, oh look, how can I get to Trentham Gardens if I walk? You can go all down by the Michelin factory. But I say it's the last time I went down that way, it was like when I used to do the Potters Half Marathon about 12 years ago. I think I did it, and it like didn't seem. Oh, on a racket. Do you mind? What? What's all this noise? Yeah. Where'd you go? It's making all this noise. What all the noises about what asking where his friends are. It's just on his own. Right. Who's that? Hello, Monique. Hello, Black. 6598. Hello, Suluf. Roland in. Monique. Saw you were on late. Yeah. I just thought it's because I've just got conscious of, like, I know Andrew, you know, he does his midnight walks. Yeah. So just say on the scope, I think I'm losing my mind now, trying to find things to do, different walks, different times. Obviously, just trying different. I thought about doing a phone box quiz, but they took all our phone boxes away. I used to have 2 near to where I live. They've all disappeared. I don't know, they've just been used as toilets or somewhere to sleep, I think. Yeah, they just took 2 on my way completely. Can't believe the days when you used to go to a phone box to ring somebody. This is like you can't believe there's still phone boxes on the street. But, it's a little bit of a breeze today. It's a little bit of a breeze, and it's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not cold yet. I don't think we're going to have any sunshine. But, I'm trying to do a circular walk, but it's a bit difficult to do. The easy circular walks. Oh, the pottery factory's working. That's the what do you call it? Everbridge water. Seems like they're in production. Yeah, I just thought I thought the roads would have been quiet with the situation we're in. They're just as busy as ever. Doesn't seem like it's made the roads quiet at all. Nice to see some canal boats. I'd be glad when I can walk down the canal in a normal time and see how many canal boats you see then. I've only been walking down here since the restrictions, so the weather's so changeable. It's one of them days when you thought like, oh, I won't scope today, but you need that little bit of that lift from the exercise, you know. Try and lift your spirits, drag yourself out of bed, try and go on a walk. Yeah, I can tell how mild it is because I have like a coat on, and sometimes you feel like taking it off when you're having a brisk walk. So that mild days today, I didn't have to put gloves on or a hat on. It's all just stuff you have to carry around anyway. I need like a little backpack, just a tiny one, just to put me bits and bobs in. And you can just take your hat and your gloves and a nice flask of coffee. Yeah, every time I come around this canal, I think is it quicker to walk the canal way or the main roadway. Probably be the same. If you measure the time, it just feels like you're nowhere on the canal. There's that. Hello, Jeep girl. Welcome to my daily walk. So I've got the call-in feature on. I should usually expect Darby being by now, but obviously she's back doing she might pop on, but she's back doing she does like teaching from home, I think, so she's back on that for a bit. So you just miss her when she comes on every day. If any new people want to call in, who I'm used to in the chat, just get to know you in the chat first, and I can invite you in. Just try and keep the scope light, no politics or religion or current affairs, current events, just trying to keep it light. That's all I'm doing the walk for. Just trying to lift my spirits and get the endorphins going. Yeah, there's probably a lot of other people who do chat discussions and current event chat. Mine's just to keep me company on my walks. Right, let's see who's that? Oh, Darby's here. Hang on, where have you gone? I didn't see you then, Darby. He was talking about you. Where's it gone? Oh, right. Go on, try calling then. It just says you've asked to join, but there's no bubble there. Where's she gone? Your bubble's not there. Where's she gone? Oh, thanks, Jeep girl. Darby. Oh, just talking about us here. Her ears are always burning. She's here. When you mention her, she has you have like a sixth sense when you hear a voice name mentioned. Good morning. I'm just going to say, You've just done it again. As soon as I mention your voice, you pop on. I just said, oh, I wonder if Derby will come on. And I think you have like a sixth sense, you do, when you hear it called. Well, I was just going to say it wasn't too windy today. Oh. I was just inviting anybody else, and I said I don't think Derby's coming in today. Right, I know. I'm just making my way along the canal. I was just trying to find a different way. You know that way I went on a Sunday. When I went on Sunday, I went to Trenton and I went like on the main roads and past the Michelin factory. I thought about going the canal way to it. There is an alternative. You can't go the canal way to Trenton. But obviously I'll see what I go. Obviously I have a place in my head, and then obviously it just depends if I feel full of energy, See if any callers come on, and obviously, just feed the geese, and say I'm more into the geese. Yes. I know, I thought this would be no excuse for Derby. Come on, I'll do one about 11:30 at night. I think, I said on the scope, I think I'm losing my mind. I'm just trying to, what I was doing was, it was because it was like the refuse day, for putting the rubbish out, taking the wheelie bin. So I took the wheelie bin about 11:15. I thought, oh, I'd just been sitting a few hours and I just felt like I was getting all vegetating, in front of the TV. So I thought, oh, let's go have a little wander around, see if anybody comes on there. See if anybody comes on a bit later. Yeah, it felt very nice. Well, the thing is, you see, I wish I could walk in the daytime and the roads be empty. It's supposed to be the situation we're in at the moment. I thought the traffic could be a lot lighter. But it just feels like a normal day. No, it was mild. I mean, it's mild now. You don't need a hat or gloves at the moment. It's mild. It's mild. Uh, but obviously, it's a bit bamboozling your brain because you've got like an idea in your head, like you think, oh, I'll walk Trenton. But obviously, you can say that in your head, but obviously your legs might say, I don't want to go that far. So we'll see how we go. That's me. That's my ultimate destination. So yeah, that's like my destination. Yeah. Oh God. No, you say it's. I'm just trying to think with myself. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to think of a different way, but we're basically getting part of the same route. Uh, but where we have to join the canal is just before Marco. Just before we went to the. I showed you that Wedgwood's grave, in that churchyard. Well, there's a way you can get on the canal there. Actually, you can get on the canal there. Yeah. I've just got to try and think in my head where all the canal, like where all the opening points are, where you can get on the canal. I'm just trying to think where they are. Yeah, I was just going to say, obviously the weather's all iffy at the moment. It's give out like showers, So I'm just winging it. I haven't got my umbrella. It's dry, but obviously it probably every time you don't bring the umbrella, it'll probably bucket it down a bit later. You need some sort of destination, don't you? I mean, the trouble is, you see, Derby, when I started this walk about 8 months ago, I thought I'd be like an athlete by now. All this 5 miles a day walking. I think I'm just the same weight. So obviously you get a bit tired. I thought, oh, as I get fitter, I'm going to start getting further and further, because I know a lot of like surf. Yeah, but I think it's because obviously I'm getting the. I think the trouble is walking. It's probably good for your body, but I'm not getting the cardio unless I'm like short of breath or something. So started my scope outside Captain Edward Smith's house. You know, him who's the captain of the Titanic. I started my scope at outside his house, where he was born in 1892. I think 1892. I think. And then Roland, I forgot Roland's joke. It was good because I said I can show you. I said I can show you. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. I say it's frustrating with British weather. I'm trying not like it to frustrate me, but I'm trying to just accept it. Obviously, I'm trying to set a goal of where I'm going to go, and obviously I can't automatically do it because obviously it depends on the weather. You know what I mean? It's probably yeah. It's I've got my hand over the microphone a bit. Yeah. Testing. I know. I think yeah. I said last night because there was no traffic. I was whispering on that nighttime walk. I said, oh, this is a bit like that ASMR, you know. I'm going, welcome to my night walk, and I started whispering. There was no traffic, so I'm not used to shouting with the traffic. And I thought I felt like I was whispering because it was like there was no traffic. So I said, welcome to my ASMR nighttime walk. Oh dear. I just keep thinking of that Queen song. Remember that one? Freddie Mercury sang it, and it says, "I'm going slightly mad." When he says, "I'm going slightly mad," it's finally happened. That last song, what he did when he had that hat made out of bananas. Oh dear. No, I think it's not. It's not that. I think what it's doing is. Oh, Jeep wheel, yeah. I think it's just because your mind's trying to find something to do. You know, I suppose if you're in solitary confinement or a prison cell, you know, your mind's going to try and think of anything to just occupy your mind. I think we're all being tested. I think we're all being tested to the limit. I think. Yeah. I, I kept. Yeah. I mean, we're all being tested resilience, aren't we? We're just sort of mini. Yeah, it's there. Look. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? There, mini. Oh, it's, I'm just going to say it. Yeah, every time I'm talking about you, I said, oh, I wonder if Derby's going to come on. You always pop on. I think you have like a sixth sense and you can hear us talking about you. What's that superhero who can do that? Who's that one who can hear? Oh, it's Superman, isn't it? Yeah, Superman can hear. Got very good hearing. Yeah, like in Superman when that little lad was in that field about to get run over by that combine, you could hear him screaming for help, couldn't he? He had super hearing. Oh, oh dear. Yeah, so can you all keep your fingers crossed that this rain doesn't get any heavier because it's just starting to rain now. So don't. No, I'm hardened to the weather. I'm not bringing it because every time you bring it, it doesn't rain. So yeah, I was just about to invite some people. Oh dear. Yeah, yeah. Because basically, obviously, if I got obviously my ultimate, obviously with the canal, basically if I go on the canal now, and obviously I can walk to like Trentham Gardens, I could walk there, and obviously I'd like to be able to walk to Stone, which is the next town along, but obviously I think that'll be a bit too far. I think we'll probably just leave it for Trentham for today because of the weather. I don't know what the weather's going to do. Obviously, yeah, invisible. Yeah, invisibility. Yeah, it's always one you always say as a youngster, don't you? Say if you're invisible, so you can like sort of spy on everybody what they're up to. You know, being invisible, all the fun you can have being invisible. Oh yeah, we're just getting past your favourite car again, Derby. This pink one's still here. Yeah, can you see it coming up? It's there. Look. Yeah, Roland, do you want this car? This will stand out like a sore thumb. This one. The Fiat 500, yeah. Hey, all the it's all pink inside. Yeah, pink dashboard. It looks like a special colour that does, doesn't it? I don't think that's a standard colour. Yes, yes, yeah. That's a bit like. Yes, that's what I want. Yeah, I want that sort of a bit like Last Action Hero. That's another one of my favourite films. That where he had that golden ticket and he could like go through dimensions by walking through walls. Like you can just go through, like a bit like the Matrix. You know, you go through a door and somewhere else on the other side of the door. Yeah. Going to. Yeah. Yeah, I did have a lady on yesterday. I think I had one lady on who was talking to me on that late walk. I think it's an American lady I've seen. Yeah, but I just thought I just wanted to see how good the iPhone would be at picking out the darkness, you know. Uh, right, here we are. Letterbox. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think I was just going to say we've got another historical person. Basically, we have a chain of pubs called Witherspoons, and they're always like named after some local historical person. And obviously we've got Reginald Mitchell and Hanley because he designed the Spitfire, and we've got Arnold Machin in Newcastle, down the road, a town called Newcastle, and he was the one who, when you look at the Queen's head on coins and stamps, he was the sculptor who made that thing of the Queen's head that gets used on coins and stamps. Yeah, when you see the head, he was like a sculptor, and he did he lived in Newcastle, and he's the one who he made that bust, you know, and then that got made into all the coins and the stamps. And did you know? I think Roland will back me up. I don't know if you recognise this. If you look at a British stamp, I think it applies to coins as well. If you look at the coins from the different kings and queens we had, what they do is they alternate the way they point the face. So whichever way Queen Elizabeth's pointing now, obviously her father, when he was the king, he points the other way, and they keep it alternating. I think that's the tradition. So if you look at obviously at the moment, I think she's pointing to the right. I think, Roland, I think right or left. Has he got a stamp in front of him? Whichever, yeah, whichever way it is, it just alternates. So if you look at like an old coin when her father was king, or it was like a different way round, I think. It seemed to alternate. I think, yeah. I think it used to alternate. Kebabs, kebabs, lots of kebab shops, kebabs. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying kebab shop, Darby. Do you know what I mean? A kebab shop. Yeah, when there's like a meat going round on a thing, you know, like on a big stick, and it goes round, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can either have it sliced off the you either have it sliced off. Um, you either have it sliced off, or you basically have like a sort of skewer, you know, like a metal skewer, like a kebab. You know, you have pieces of meat and vegetables on a skewer, and then put them like on like a hot stove. That's like you can have like a chicken kebab. Yeah. Well, that's called doner meat. That what spins round. That's called a doner kebab, where you slice that lamb off that thing, spins round, and then you can have like a shish kebab or something like that. I know. I haven't had any food yet myself. I thought I won't get motoring. Oh, I don't think I brought my health bar with me. Don't. Yeah, the Queen points to the right. I think on the coins and the stamps, it's the same direction. I think. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but I say I've committed myself where I'm going to go. I think I'll go Trenton, but I'll go the canal way. And obviously, it makes it easier if I had a call in. I was just inviting people in because I didn't know if you were going to come in. So I said, anybody else want to call in? And then your name popped up. So, is there anybody else who wants to call in after you've gone off Derby? Is anybody? Chicken korma, that's just a very mild curry. There's no spice to that, no hotness. It's just like a creamy curry with no hotness. Yeah, it's like a yellow. It's like yeah, it's like yeah, it's like a bright yellow. Yeah, it's like a bright yellow curry, but it hasn't got any. It's very. I think they put coconut milk in it. It's very creamy. Or chicken, or they call one a chicken tikka masala, which is a very mild curry. So the one's bright yellow and one's bright orange. I usually have the ones like a madras or a vindaloo, which are very spicy and hot. Yeah, they're very spicy and hot. Right, right. Yeah, I'm just so we'll just go on the canal in a minute, get away from this noisy road, and I can hear you a bit clearer. Uh, I'm just trying to, yeah, because I'm trying. If I remember correctly, Packard used to be cars, didn't it? And then they went into computers a bit later on. It was like Packard was cars, wasn't it? Then I think you at Packard. They made a lot of different. Yeah, they made a lot of different things before they did computer stuff. Yeah. All right. 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 Yeah. Just trying to. I'm just trying to find where you get on the canal. I think it's down this way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to find the where we get onto the canal. Get a bit quieter then, I think. See how busy this road is. Look how busy this road is. Mini. Another mini. Uh, let's just see how you get down on the canal. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. I can see the canal. Yay, canal. Just trying to get on the canal. Let's try walking this way to Trenton for a change. I think there might be a little bit of a flat spot, but if you stay with me long enough, I am going to walk past the Britannia Stadium where Stoke City play. You know, our football team. You know when I was walking with you. You know when I was walking with you on Sunday, and I said, "Oh, there's a new housing estate on where the Stoke City ground used to be." It was like been derelict. Yeah, it was derelict for 20 years, and they built a housing estate on it. Well, this is basically if the signal holds up, we will go past the new stadium. Ooh, ooh, I think. Well, yeah, I don't know. It could be at least about half. It could be half an hour. I don't know. When you walk, I've got a brisk walk, so I don't know. We'll just see how. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be glad of another call in. So if anybody wants to get themselves ready for when Derby goes, anybody wants to carry on the chat when Derby goes, just give us a message in the chat if you want to carry on when Derby goes, because I need some motivation when you're on the canal walks. Right. Yeah. Yeah. But the problem is yeah, the problem is when I did this walk before, I was walking back this way. You know, I was walking back from Trenton, so I thought it might make it a bit more interesting if you walk back the other way. You know, this is the way I haven't walked before. I've usually walked back from Trenton. So, but I did. Oh, there's another Bottle oven. Yay, bottle oven. Yeah, but I said, yeah, obviously it'll help if I can try and have some sort of. Oh, I wonder where. Oh, I know. We don't know. Yeah, there's loads of choice. Yeah, I mean, we're just obviously just keeping an eye on everything, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, I think yeah. There's Twitter. We hope Twitter Live will just continue the same as the same. It'll look like Periscope because there's Twitter Live. Yeah, there's Twitter Live, and that's basically the most similar looking to Periscope. But the problems with that is obviously you've got to be following people, else you won't know of any. You can't really discover anybody on that. You've got to be following them already. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I looked at that Haps announcement last night. I think they said they're doing some things for Android. I think those updates have dropped for Android. So yeah, but it's always. I mean, in England, you always say sod's law. Like I said, I thought I'll just walk to Trenton, and it'll stay dry for me, and then it's decided to rain. So, so if you just yeah, has anybody said they're going to come on? Anybody volunteering? Come on, you've got to take Derby's place now. Yeah, so I'll probably be walking. I'll probably be walking for perhaps another hour or so. So you can always pop back on. I'll probably still be walking for about another hour. So yeah, just make sure I'm still. I know. Yeah, I know. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Yeah, because if you don't pop in, just keep your eye on my scope. Make sure it's live, and I'm still walking. Okay, Derby. See you soon. Right. Well, see how it motivates you when you get Derby. Come on. Right. Who's going to replace Derby now? Who wants to come in for a chat? Keep me motivated on this canal walk. Uh, where are we? Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Yeah. So we were just on about if anybody wants to call in for chat about the options. Well, it's that bit where all the cars are parked, and I always wonder why nobody's ever driven the canal because there isn't a fence. But when I say that, they say, "Well, it's been here." Well, it's been here. I mean, we've had cars for 100 years. I don't know if anybody's. I wonder if anybody's ever gone in the canal. So I really need a call in a bit later on because I don't know if I'll lose reception. So if nobody's calling in, if you just make sure you keep in touch with comments and hearts and just any random emojis, just so I know I'm connected. Because sometimes it'll say no viewers, and I need you to tell me if the signal's okay. Because I don't want to be talking to me. I might be talking to myself. Sometimes it freezes and gets in like a loop, like a freeze loop, and I need you to let me know, and I'll restart. So I usually don't do these such a long canal walks unless Derby's free, like she's usually free at the weekend. Because I'm always a bit sketchy on signal. So yeah, I could have gone at another junction. I think there's another place I can get on the walk a bit further down. There's like a few places you can get on the canal. Oh yeah, this is the next one along. Yeah, it's just a shame the rain's coming, but nothing you can do about it. So, but I just thought I'd bring my headphones. For some music. I I don't think they're waterproof. Right. Yeah, can you see him? Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yeah, I was used to this with Derby. I was playing some songs, but I forgot when I put them on YouTube. Obviously, it says you're playing copyrighted songs, so you'll have to put up when we're singing them. I don't know if it'll flag copyright if I try and sing the songs myself. I don't know. But, so it's not cold. Just keep your fingers crossed it doesn't rain too much for us. Just feels like a little shower. I don't think it's going to really just rain heavy. I wish it'd be some snow. It'd be a bit more fun if it was a bit of snow. There's a few canal boats. And there's a clue to where we are. Yay. Right. Yeah, I think this whole walk might take an hour. I don't know. But, I'll just have to keep an eye on reception because I think it might cut out. But again, it's there's some local information. Yeah, it's starting to lose signal now, I think. Yeah, just got a warning about signal rolling, so if anybody wants to call in, now is your time. This is where I might start losing signal. Like I said, if you're not calling in, just keep giving me emojis or hearts, just type anything just so I know there's a connection, because sometimes it'll just be a little glitch. I have like a red bar that comes up, and I think that's just a momentary glitch. I don't want it to completely lose the signal. This is the problem. You try and go on a nice canal walk. There's the railway line up there. Slasher distilled. Have you switched off Wi-Fi? Switching Wi-Fi off, see if that helps. I thought I was only doing that on Haps Roland. So we're getting under a bridge, so we usually get a bit of bad reception under the bridge anyway. Yeah, I thought, is that going to help on Periscope? I've never done that before. I thought you were on about with Haps. Doing that on Haps. The mudlarkers have been getting the stuff out. Some tasteful artwork. I don't know how they managed to do that. Oh, there's a little path there. Yeah. I say if you stay with me, Roland, we'll see Britannia Stadium in a minute. Is anybody calling in? I'm just got to go up this bridge. Just got up and over this little bridge. So this is we've got already Stobart car park there. Yeah, so this bit of the canal isn't the best bit. This is obviously as you're leaving the city, it's like the industrial bit. So I said when I've got more time, it's best just to get dropped off where the more scenic part is. I said this is where you're just seeing a little bit of the industrial town, and I said it'll go when we've just gone past this. It's like the artery of the town, all this transport streets and everything. Let's see if we've still got everybody with us. Eddie Spotters, yeah. It will reduce power consumption. Alright, I've never tried that, Rob. Good tip, I'll try it. Yeah, I've just turned Wi-Fi off, yeah, because we're not on Wi-Fi, are we? So, yeah, I've never thought of that. Just never think of turning that off. Perhaps it'll save the battery a bit. We'll have to see. See how quick I get to 20% battery warning. Yeah, I know you said that with Haps. I know Roland's probably at work. Marco's always at work. Darby's at work. We usually have Mal on. There's Mal in the house. Anybody said they want call in? Where are we? Same with Bluetooth. Yeah, I turned Bluetooth off, yeah. Slasher Distilled. Sounds like a singer. I hate that looping, yeah. Yeah, just keep typing things in, Roland. Just say, picture fine. You can see me. Because this is where we're getting into the unknown section now, where I don't want to start looping and talking to myself. You're just wasting your battery anyway, so just keep communicating with me, and then we'll see how we go with battery in a minute. Yeah, it doesn't feel like too enclosed though, this bit of the canal. It's like quite airy, you know. There isn't a lot of big trees or anything, you know. You do feel like there's a lot of daylight, but I'm trying to enjoy it a bit better than last time I came. I was running out of daylight. I was walking back from Trentham on a nice sunny day, and I was running out of daylight. And for the first time when I was walking along here, thanks for the hearts, just to keep me connected with a few hearts, so I know there's a signal. I can see lights. I think it's designed for if you come here in the dark, these all come on at night. Those little lights there. You know, there's a sign where we are. There you are, it's a mile away. There we are. Yeah, it's a mile away. So, I've got a bit more time today. Try and chill a little bit easier. It was a bit scary last time because I was running out of daylight. And obviously, when I do walks like this, hopefully I can have call-ins. Obviously, it does help to motivate you to do the canal walks. But basically, when I started all this, I was just trying to get that fit. I could go back on my bike again, because I did just have a bike, but it got stolen from the house. I never replaced it really, and that's the problem. We're surrounded by loads and loads of cycle paths, lots of cycle paths, and obviously I've got all the guides with all the cycle paths in. Obviously, but it's obviously you need loads of time to walk all these paths, and you've got to be conscious of where you can get off the canal if you want to have a rest, you know, and come off. It's a problem where I do. It's a bit like those people who climb mountains when they're not prepared. They just have ideas on the edge and they just do it. Should really come with all your accessories. I think it just feels it can get a bit boring some of these canal sections. That's why I wanted to see how long it takes. And then another time I might just get dropped off where the countryside bit starts. Obviously I don't know about reception. I'm trying to do everything once just to see if there's any reception. The rain's gone off now anyway, so I'm just trying to take my time just to conserve my energy. I've got like long legs, so I usually have quite a fast I usually have like a fast walk, so I'm just trying to say slow down a bit, slow down. Conserve your energy like an athlete. Save some energy for the last bit. Yeah, so I used to jog a long time ago, and I thought this would be an excuse to do a lot of exercise, and I thought I'd be a lot lighter by now. I must just be building muscle up, because it's unless you do canal walks in your head, you think, oh, I'll walk Trentham, and you just get these little you get these sections where not much is happening. Nothing nice and countryside to look at, but just lots of factories and warehouses. But, it does help with the call-ins. So I don't know if anybody's coming in. running out of things to talk about. Need some extra people to have a chat. Tell me what you're up to. Let's look at the comments. Hang on. When you're on a canal walk, you're that engrossed in looking at where you're trying to find something interesting to show you, and neglect the screen. You know, no fishing from this point. Right. Who's following me? Walking is better for your knees than jogging. Yes. Yeah, I've never had any issues. I said I just it was when I first went to Slimming World, and used to have what's called body magic, where you start doing a lot of exercise to add up to your points. And I used to do all the walking, the healthy eating, and then you started seeing a lot of the local runs, you know, like the 5k and the 10k. I thought, oh, that would be something to focus on. So I built up to I did the 5k and the 10k, and I thought I built up to I'll build up to the Potter's Half, and I managed to complete that. I think that was about 12 years ago, I think. I did even have myself down for the London Marathon, but I knew that was too much. I just pulled out of that. I thought the logistics of that were impossible. So I did have a place for it, but if you don't get a place the first year, basically I didn't get a place for 4 years, and then the 5th year they automatically give you an entry, and I think I just lost interest by then. So it isn't really the scenic part of the canal. This bit isn't. It's right next to a main road. So yeah, it's quite mild today. I thought it was. I feel like I want to take my coat off. You get so warm when you're walking. So mild. Yeah, that's where we are. Yay, Roland's in. Need to make some phone calls. Okay, Roland. Thanks for joining. Make sure you share it out for me. Let's get some more viewers in. Yeah, this is probably the bit where I'll be talking to myself in a minute, because I don't know about the reception. We'll see how we go. Yeah, it isn't the best bit of the canal because you're right next to a main road, so I think if I do it next time, I'll get dropped off at the scenic bit. So basically, in my head, I obviously won't walk a long way, but I think Trenton will be enough. There's a few places you can get off. I think I'll get off at Trenton. I think I'll be overdoing it if I go too far. But I do want to do it. I've been wanting to walk to. I'm basically going to get to Trenton Road, and it's either I'll go Trenton Gardens or walk to Barliston. So you can't really tell until you've done a bit of exercise. I thought I'll just walk it the opposite way and see if it. I'll walk the other way and see if it feels any different. Oh, there's a mobile tower. Should get a good signal here. There's the mobile tower. Yeah, this is where we're losing. I might be losing you now. I'll just keep an eye on the if we're still live, and then I'll restart. Just going through a tunnel, so we'll probably lose reception there. Somebody trying to do some fishing. I think we'll lose signal going under this tunnel anyway. I just found out I think there's a seat down here. I can have a rest. Oh, British weather. British weather. I recognise where we are now. Yeah, I say if you look on the internet, it says all this exercise, all this walking's good for you. Yeah, I think it's really. I mean, I'm feeling myself as I'm trying to get. I'm trying to. I'm trying to get the sort of. I'm trying to get this sort of euphoria from exercise, but what we're obviously trying to live through at the moment, I think it's not helping. It's helping, but I don't think it's. I think the exercise is enough. But just. I feel warm air. Where's that coming from? I think it's just like an incinerator. I think. What this building is. I feel like warm air anyway. Let's just see if I'm still broadcasting. Oh yeah, it's still broadcasting, it says, so just keep going. It says I'm still alive. There's a big pit wheel. Yeah, just typical. I decided to why I don't switch it. It's my own fault. Exercise is good for you. Doing what it says. I'm walking. I'm trying to communicate with people on Periscope to keep me motivated. People just come out to the. I just thought by doing this for about 9 months now, I'll be getting fitter. I thought I was sort of ready for do a little jog by now. I think my body's just saying no. I do try and push myself too much. You know, when you're on like a walk and then you just think I've had enough now. Okay, yeah, I've still got the endorphins. So once you give yourself a destination, you see. I give myself a destination. And then obviously it's like a finishing line of a race. I don't think you wouldn't do the finishing line of a race if you didn't have you wouldn't just run. That's where your incentive is to get to the finish line, so that's what I'm doing. I need to try and work out how people walk from Britannia Stadium. There seems to be a path down there. Some water over there. There's a little seat that's not very comfortable. Now Derby's Britannia Stadium. Just see it through the trees there. That's where we just come from. I say it still says I'm alive, so I don't know what's going on. Let's have a look. 58:22. I think it's froze now. Oh, 58:32. Oh, is anybody there? Still there. It'd probably be on a loop now. Let me just check on my other phone. That's what I'm best doing, because I've got two phones. That's Radial Park, Campbell Road. There we go, Trentham Lakes. Yeah, that's our train's coming. Right. Just slow down a bit now. I think I'm using all me. I have to do what a cyclist does and save some of your energy. I think I was rushing last time because it was getting dark, so I can be a bit slower now. I don't know. Walking can affect you so much, shouldn't it? Just trying to get the endorphins going. I'll start singing or talk. I think I'll start singing. I think it might rain again if I start singing. I'm just trying to show the stadium without all the trees in the way. I'm sure there's another way you can get to Britannia Stadium. I'm sure there's I'm sure there's because I think you can walk to Britannia Stadium, unless this is the route, because there is a bridge. There's a bridge. I think if there's if there's a match on, you'll get a lot of people walk down the canal to it. I don't know what all this bit is round the back. Yeah, this is where I think my signals start going. Let's see where we are. Oh, we are. Carlo, hello Carlo. Can you see me? Can you see me? Say hello. Give me some emojis. I think I'm in a strange signal area. The signal might be dropping a little bit. Just trying to enjoy a peaceful canal walk. Radial Park. World of Wedgwood. Yeah, actually I could do that on my other phone, couldn't I? I think you can go across there to the stadium, I think. Let's just check me. I think that's how you get to the stadium. But yeah, some seats. Yeah, that's how you get to the stadium. There's the stadium there. This is Bridge 108. Bridge 108. It's just behind. That's an old bridge. Look at that. That's been there a long time. Yeah. Oh yeah, Britannia Stadium. That's where you go. There must be another path there. Let's right down there. Information. Let's get a screenshot. Let's try and take a screenshot of this information. Right. I think that's my phone going in a second. Let me just see if I can answer the phone. What's happening there? Right. Can you still see me? What? Great. Good for you. Good for you. Right, I'm still walking. So I'm just got to weigh up my time. Obviously in my head I was going to walk like Barliston or Stone, but I think I'm just keeping an eye on the time. I'm basically walking to, I'm just walking. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know where you want to head. If you want to just sit there until I ring you, or you want to go somewhere, it's up to you. But I'm sort of going towards Trenton way, so in my mind I was going to go. I was going to go to Stone, but I think I've got to have sense and just probably go to Trentham. I think I'm just trying the different way to Trentham, not the way I went yesterday on Sunday. So I can't tell you what to do. It's up to you. I just want to concentrate on me. I'm just on me, still periscoping. So yeah. If you don't want anything, just leave it a bit then. What time are we on now? Well, obviously if I'm there. Well, I think that's the only option I've got, because I won't have the time walk to Stone or anything. So. Yeah, but you don't want set out yet, do you? You may as well go home for a bit. Because I've got, remember, I'm doing that problem of trying to be there before 3 o'clock again. I might not get there for 3 o'clock, and then, you know, because I'm well, if you're not bothered about going anywhere, I'd just go home and then I'll give you an update. I mean, I don't know, because I'm gonna walk to the. I'm just basically gonna walk to the turning. I'm basically starting by walking to the turning where Trentham Gardens is. Obviously, if I go a little bit further, I'll be at like that main road. I could probably meet you on that, you know, that big pub on the main road if you get to Trentham. There's a big pub on the left if you go down that long road. There's a big massive pub on the left, isn't there? Before you get to. No, when you go from Longton to Trentham, there's a big pub on the left. When you're nearly at Trentham, there's a massive big pub where you have meals with like a stag on the brickwork. There's like a big stag on the top of the brickwork. It's a big pub. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going to. Yes, I know where I'm on about, you don't, so. I'd say make your way to Trentham, but there won't be many places open. And I'm going at least another hour before I get there, so. It's up to you. What time are we on now? 25 to 3, 25 to 3. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get there for Rush. It's Rushing and Trentham again, I can't. I don't know. Yeah. I was just, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, can I? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right, where are we? Hang on. Stupid phone. Yeah. This is where I get a bit of a dead spot now. Berries. Let's see if I'm still live. Still confusing me. 108. 108. I think I'm still live. It's just, I think I might be looping. 108.16. Yeah, I think I'll finish it there. I'll just restart. I'll just restart, folks, because I might be talking to myself. I'll just restart in a minute. I'll join me on part 2. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, haps.tv. And if you want to support the channel, I'm on buymeacoffee.com/JaceTheWho. That'd be much appreciated. I'll just restart because I think I'm getting no signal at the moment. I'll see you on the next. I'll see you on part 2 in a second. See you in a second, folks.